Give me your other hand. It didn't have to be like this. Up. How old are you?
18.
Good job, you're going to jail. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. I've got a body cam on. It will show you not pulling your ID out. When I ask you to step out of the vehicle, you step out of the vehicle. You don't get to sit there and tell me how I'm going to do my job. Do you understand?
Welcome to Audit Oblivion, where we highlight wildest police interactions and crime documentaries. You have the right to like, comment, and subscribe. Anything you do can and will help us create more amazing content. You have the right to share this video with your friends. If you do not have any friends, consider joining our community, where you can find like-minded individuals. For exclusive updates, hit that notifications bell. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. On January 24th, 2024, in South Whitley, Indiana, Officer Schimmel pulled over 18-year-old high school senior Vivian Augustus, who was driving home from school. It is important to mention that Vivian has never been in trouble with the police, and in fact, this is her first encounter with a police officer. Following footage will demonstrate why we need to have a robust recruitment framework in place. The lack of effective checks and balances in the hiring and oversight of police officers is a common denominator across police departments in various states and countries. Schimmel claimed Vivian was speeding, driving 37 in a 30 miles per hour zone, and had a headlight out. He also alleged she refused to roll down her window. However, surveillance and dashcam footage showed that her window was rolled down. Watch as Schimmel escalates the situation, violently pulling Vivian from the car despite her attempts to comply.
Female driver being non-compliant, refusing to get out of the vehicle. Clear, non-compliant female refusing to get out of the vehicle. 132. Dispatch 60, I'll be out as well. Can I get 1020? 65-5, 65-4, do you need me to run emergent? Affirmative, signal 10. The 1020 is going to be state in front of Marathon in South Whitley. Clear, I'm en route, about 5 minutes out, maybe 4.
Conveniently, Schimmel's body cam didn't start recording until after the takedown. Fortunately, the gas station's cameras captured everything, including Vivian's ID and phone lying next to her on the ground, disproving Schimmel's claims that she refused to identify herself.
Pull her out of the vehicle. Give me your other hand. It didn't have to be like this. One detained. All right, get up. Roll over on your butt.
I have a knee injury. Please help me up.
Which knee's hurt?
No, I have a knee injury.
Okay, ready? We're gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3, up. How old are you?
18.
Good job, you're going to jail.
Well, can you
Refusing to identify.
Can you please grab my things for me?
You're what?
Can you please grab my phone and my license for me?
In Indiana, police officers have the authority to request that a driver exits the vehicle during a traffic stop for safety reasons, as established by the U.S. Supreme Court ruling in Pennsylvania versus Mims. Additionally, under Indiana law, Indiana Code Section 34285, 3.5, drivers are required to provide identification, such as a driver's license, during a traffic stop. Vivian Augustus was in the process of complying with this law, as body cam footage clearly shows Schimmel picking up Vivian's driver's license moments after the takedown.
Dispatch 65-5. I've got her in custody in the back seat of my vehicle. Just continue me 1 unit. Taking it slow. How you doing? This was 65 27 out of Indiana. Last name Augustus, Adam Union George, Union Sam, Tom Union Sam. First name Vivian, Victor Ida, Adam Nora. Middle initial N is in Nora, 6/30/2005, June 30/05, white female. All right, Vivian, are you injured in any way? Would you like the medics to check you out? Okay. I'm going to read you your Miranda rights, okay? I have to read these to you since you're in custody, all right? This is your Miranda warning. Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have them with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand your rights? Okay, I'm not going to ask you any questions right now. What I am going to tell you is you were pulled over for your speed and your headlight, okay? Your speed was 37 and 30, not that big of a deal, and your headlight was out on your driver's side. Just pulling you over to let you know. If you would have just given me your license and your registration like I asked you to do, you would have gone away with a warning tonight, okay? But however, since you decided to pull this right here, where you don't want to comply, you don't want to give me your ID, and you think you're going to run the scene, you're now going to jail. Do you understand?
I was trying to give you my...
You were not. How many times did I ask you?
I was told already.
You were not. I've got a body cam on. It'll show you not pulling your ID out.
This footage clearly shows inconsistencies in Schimmel's version of events when Officer Thomas arrives on the scene. Schimmel doubles down on the version of events that he is using as justification for the takedown and arrest.
What you got?
Pull over for headlight and speed.
Okay.
Cracks her window. Ask her to roll it down the rest of the way. Cracks it another half inch. Ask her to exit. She refuses to exit until I tell her why. Tell her about 4 or 5 times to exit the vehicle. You don't want to go down this route. Refuse to exit. So, pulled her ass out, put her in arm bars, slammed her to the ground, got her in custody.
How old is she?
She said she's 18.
Okay.
So she's going to go to jail.
Shortly after Vivian's father, Brent Augustus, arrived, Brian Schimmel repeated his version of events, claiming that Vivian was not complying with his reasonable request to roll down her window, making it extremely difficult to communicate due to rain and traffic noise. However, body cam footage shows Schimmel interacting with another driver with the same aggression and anger. Schimmel's actions were exposed as both excessive and dishonest. His history of violence and a short temper should have been addressed long before he encountered Vivian. This oversight highlights the need for thorough background checks and continuous monitoring of police conduct.
You're going to have to back out, man. There's no room over there.
You know, not plug up the whole damn parking lot.
Okay, well, the problem here, sir, is that she pulled in here. I didn't pull her in here, so get off my scene. Get off my scene. What do you say?
I don't know.
No, dispatch.
Oh, I dispatch. She lives right over here. Good family.
You know about him?
Signal lady.
What?
Valid return signal lady. Yep.
Dispatch 655. She's going to be in custody. Failure to identify and resisting. You sort of hook my way. Next off rotation. Indiana passenger 992 Boy William Charles Spires 24 on a red Chevy Cobalt.
Okay, let me tell you. You know what you're getting into. Their son is at the school, and we deal with them all the time. And that they're, yeah. So was your dash cam going?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all you need.
Yeah, dash cam was going, but body cam didn't go on until she was already on the ground. We've also got the gas station footage too.
Yeah. Just make sure you're articulate, because I can tell you right now the way the family is. I can tell you right now the way the family is. Make sure.
Well, I mean,
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
she didn't identify,
No.
and
Oh,
then
no,
she
no, no.
resisted.
No, I'm just talking.
I mean, it's cut and dry.
She's from here, so make sure you have everything in there. I'm just giving you. How's it going?
My car.
Yeah. Your daughter.
Yep. So I'll tell you, because I'm the one that pulled over. So I pulled her over for speed, 37 and a 30, and then the headlight. Okay, her driver's side headlight's out.
Oh, okay.
Pull her over. She pulls in here, cracks the window. Oh, they're talking to me.
I got him.
Okay. Cracks the window. Ask her to roll the window down a little bit more. All the commotion and the rain, I can't hear her.
Yeah.
Refuses to do that. Ask her to step out of the vehicle. She refuses to step out. Ask her probably 4, 5, 6 times to exit the vehicle nicely. Ask her please. Refuse to do it. Want to give me her ID. Want to give me her registration. So she was assisted out of the vehicle, placed into custody, resisting arrest and failure to identify.
Okay.
Okay.
That's, I mean, honestly, I know she's 18. That's probably my bad because I've instructed her that we roll the window down like that much.
Absolutely. You don't have to roll it down all the way as long as you can get the ID out.
Yeah,
the problem is when I can't hear because of traffic and the rain and everything, we're in a gas station.
I know. I'm saying
you know, and you ask her to exit the vehicle and she refuses to do so. You know what I mean? Then we go down this route.
Yep.
So, I just wanted to let you know. Are you dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
And my dad's a retired state trooper.
Okay.
So.
Do you have somebody? Well, I already called a hook. I wish you would have got here a few minutes earlier. I would have just gave you the car, but there's already a wrecker on the way. So.
Oh, I can't just take my car?
Let me see if they called him.
I got him.
He'll do it.
I was gonna say wrecker or not.
Well, they've already been called, but if they're not in the truck yet, I'll give it to you. I don't have an issue with that.
Okay.
I just have to do a search incident to arrest, make sure there's nothing in there she shouldn't have, and then I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
You got your ID, so I can.
Yeah. So what happens next with her?
So she's going to go to jail for resisting and failure to identify. She's going to get a ticket for the headlight and the speed. She'll go down to Whitley County Jail. She'll be assigned a bond, and then you can bond her out.
Okay.
Or whoever. Doesn't matter who, but she'll get a bond.
Yeah. Can I talk to her for a sec, just to keep her chill?
Just disregard him. Yeah, you give me a minute, okay?
Sure.
Dispatch 65.5. I've got a 27. It's going to be her father out of Indiana.
Let me ask her since she's. Let me ask her. Yeah, let me ask her since she's 18. I'll see if she wants
Or
to
just
take
put it in the car. So
That's
it's
what
not
she wants. If she
getting
wants
rained
to
on.
take it.
Last name,
Yeah, whenever.
Augustus, Adam, Union, George, Union, Sam, Tom, Union, Sam. First name, Brent, Common. Middle initial, L is in Lincoln. 11/14/1980, November 14, 1980, Whitetail. There you are. Let me get the car search real quick, as long as we're good. Well, we'll get you to talk to her first, I assure you.
Yeah.
You're worried, so.
I'm not worried.
Well, I want you to. You're a dad, right?
Yeah.
I'm a dad, I'd be worried, so. She hasn't been patted down yet, no. But we'll get you to talk to her and then
That's cool.
get that search and then we'll just give it to you. You ready? Clear. I'll give you some privacy. I already had one yell at me, so. It's my fault she pulled over in here, apparently. And it's my fault she wanted to resist. Huh?
Did you yell back?
Yeah, of course I did.
Like, so what? Go around.
Yeah, but I need to do search incident to arrest, so.
I
got it.
Good. I get you.
Just watch them. Yeah, just watch them.
In Indiana, a police officer can search a vehicle during a traffic stop under certain conditions. But the legality of the search conducted by Officer Brian Schimmel in Vivian Augustus's case is questionable. An officer can search a vehicle if there is probable cause to believe it contains evidence of a crime. In this case, Vivian was stopped for a minor traffic violation, a damaged headlight, and speeding. There is no evidence or indication that Schimmel had probable cause to believe there was evidence of a crime beyond the initial traffic violations, Under the ruling in Arizona v. Gant, a vehicle can be searched if it is reasonable to believe that the vehicle contains evidence of the offense of arrest. Vivian was arrested for refusing to identify herself and resisting arrest. Since these charges do not typically involve evidence within the vehicle, this search may not be justified under this exception. If a vehicle is impounded, police can perform an inventory search to catalog its contents. However, this does not appear to be the context for Schimmel's search, as Vivian's vehicle was not being impounded at the time of the search. Given these points, the search of Vivian's vehicle by Officer Brian Schimmel likely constitutes a violation of her Fourth Amendment rights against unreasonable searches and seizures. The lack of probable cause or other legal justification for the search suggests it was unlawful.
Good?
Alright.
Okay. You explain everything to her?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're good on the vehicle. You want to take it? No
Yeah, I'll
point
just
towing
follow you
through
with
here,
it. Or...
So. Oh, you're going to follow us down to the jail?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we'll do that then. Just know that I'll fill out the bond form while we're there.
Yeah.
But just talk to when you go in the front, talk to him, let him know that she just got brought in and you're waiting to pay the bail. That way, as soon as she's processed and everything, you can bond her out.
Yeah. Okay. That works.
All right.
You got the keys,
Got
right?
my other vehicle over there.
You got the-
keys are still in that.
You got the,
Should be.
which one are you driving,
the blue. I think it's fine parked there.
You're fine.
just leave it.
It's fine.
Just leave it. Just leave it. Take this one for now.
Okay.
All right. You want to hop in? I don't have an issue if you follow me. So.
Okay. Probably doesn't want me riding shotgun.
No. Well, at least that way you can have a ride home.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things that it's like you talk to kids about how to handle stuff and then you don't know what they actually took away from it until they get in the situation and they get stressed out and then it's like, well shit, what did dad tell me to do? And
Well, it happens.
Yeah.
I mean, life lessons,
right.
unfortunately.
You
Life
learn it
lessons, we
once.
learn them and we go from there.
Yep.
Life lessons indeed. This isn't the first time Officer Brian Schimmel's actions have come under scrutiny. Before joining the South Whitley Police Department, Schimmel worked for the Monrovia Police Department. In 2023, he was disciplined for his conduct during an arrest at the town racetrack. Monrovia Police Chief Matt Wright confirmed that Schimmel was suspended for 10 days following an investigation into his excessive use of force. Schimmel was then sent to a de-escalation training program in Morgan County. Despite this, he moved on to another agency in Indianapolis before landing a position in South Whitley. This pattern of moving officers with a history of misconduct from one department to another is troubling. It simply puts another community at risk. Effective checks and balances are essential to ensure that officers unfit for duty are not given a second chance to abuse their power. Initially, the town council and prosecutor's office hesitated to act, but after the video went viral, public pressure mounted. Prosecutor Daniel Seigler dropped the charges against Vivian, and the town council fired Schimmel. Thanks for watching Audit Oblivion. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us continue our mission to expose injustice and promote accountability.